For many people, that is the question of the 64,000, do you want to return? Although frankly you do not have to be a great detective or the FBI, there are small clues that are undeniable. That is, if you know sugar, it looks like sugar, it has texture of sugar, because it is sugar. So it happens with the phrases, clues, words and conversations that you have with your ex. They are so obvious that their nature is undeniable. He wants to return with you. Understanding how simple these clues are, the question is not whether you want to return or not, rather, the question should be, do I want to go back? And many times when you analyze that question thoroughly, when you stop to think about what it was that relationship, as I finish, the terms in which they ended, worth the redundancy and all those things. Seriously, I repeat insistently, more than asking you how to know if your ex wants to come back, you should ask yourself, why should I do it? Although certainly experts in love and the mind always recommend that you ask yourself these questions and based on them determine if it is feasible or not to return. How did they end? What do you feel for your ex? What type of contact is your ex doing? 5 ways to know if your ex wants to return with you. Believe it, there are 5 super obvious tracks that are going to betray your ex if he wants to return with you. Just check this list with the 5 ways to know if your ex wants to come back with you, and with only one you find affirmatively, that person he wants to return. These are the 5 phrases that when you hear from your ex, directed towards you, are because he wants the second part. 1. We're going for a coffee. From nowhere he contacts you to talk very kindly and insinuates the possibility of going for a coffee. Really, when you hear the phrase "we go for a coffee," he is saying without saying "I want to go out with you again," there is no other possibility. No, there is a chance that I want to claim something, ask you something I forget, if you are very kind and attentive, and also go out to the chat that wants to see you and have a coffee, it is a fact that you want to restart romance. 2. I miss you. If you listen to those words, followed by roundups, turns, strange apologies, things that have to do with the past or reflections on how happy I was with you, it is more than obvious. 3. Are you with someone? It may also be that before releasing the first bombs ask less obvious questions, so if you start to inquire if you are already sentimentally with someone else, is another indirect way of telling you, I'm dying without you. 4. I've been remembering a lot about you. Aha, do not tell me. When your ex utters those words, in a context of who knows why but I cannot stop thinking about you, or you appear in many of the things I do. Bingo, I repeat, that phrase is synonymous with give me another chance. 5. You look very good. It may seem like kind and normal words that anyone would tell you, but when they come from your ex, they are for a single reason and you already know it. Although there are also other clues that will give you signals of your ex's pretensions. For example, if he sends many messages or initiates many conversations through social networks and is attentive and alert to the things you do, it's because he already did a previous investigation of you and your life. Another sign that your ex wants to come back with you is to apologize for the past, for the things he did wrong, for the mistakes he made or the things that hurt you. Besides, he talks a lot and insistently about how happy you were. He even shows himself very kind, focusing on all those good things that they lived together and those great things that they achieved as a couple. I know it may sound like a dream come true, but we can help you make it come true. I'm happy to tell you that you do not have to wander in the dark, waiting to be lucky. Take advantage of our experience and recover the person you love. Click and now access the following personalized guide, subscribe and comment. A pleasure and thanks.